Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I will show you the best way how you can learn to drive a manual car. In most cases, when someone teaches you to drive a manual car, they will say that you should press the gas and at the same time release the clutch. But I think for a beginner you should first learn how each of those pedals work. Now, I don't mean the technical stuff like you press the gas, more fuel gets injected and stuff like that, but you should learn when the clutch starts to bite, how sensitive the gas pedal is, and stuff like that. So first, let's start with the gear shift. As you can see, this car has 6 speeds, and currently it's in neutral. Also, on top of the gear shift, there's a diagram that shows you how you need to move the gear shift in order to get your desired gear. For instance, let's say you need the 2nd gear, you push it to the left and to the back. Or you need the 5th gear, that's to the right and to the front. So first thing that a lot of beginners mess up is, for instance, when they will change from 2nd to 3rd gear, they will do it in a straight line. But as I said, you have to follow the diagram here. So let's say you'll go from 2nd to 3rd, the car might slide into 1st because there is some resistance in between 1st and the 3rd gear. Also, always when you change gears, make sure that the clutch pedal is all the way to the floor. Not halfway, but all the way. So that covers the gear shift, and now let's move to the clutch pedal. So first thing you need to do is put it in 1st gear. And always remember, first comes the clutch. All the way, and now to the 1st gear. And now slowly release the clutch. Very slowly. And at some point, you should feel that the car is starting to move, like now. See, just with the clutch, no gas, and continue slowly releasing it. There, and the car is moving forwards. Now what happens if you release the clutch too quickly? So 1st gear, and what happens is your car will stall. There. So remember to release the clutch slowly. Even when the clutch starts to bite, keep releasing it slowly, otherwise your car might still stall. So do this a couple of times and you will notice that the clutch will always bite at a certain pedal position. So for instance, like the car is in 1st, and now watch, I'll start to release the clutch, and only now the car or the clutch is starting to bite, and that's like what, 5 or 6 centimeters. And now what you have learned is that you can quickly move those 5 or 6 centimeters like in this car, and only then continue slowly. So try doing this several times until you get used to it, and then let's move to the 2nd step. So now that you have mastered the clutch pedal, let's move over to the gas pedal. So what you need to do first is get a feeling. How sensitive is the gas in your car? In this car, it's pretty sensitive. And what you should do is try holding the revolutions somewhere at 2000 RPMs. Somewhat like this. As I said, it's quite sensitive. And remember this position, because now we can combine both pedals. First, clutch, 1st gear, get somewhere to 2000 revolutions, somewhere like that, and now slowly start to release the clutch, and the car starts to move forward. Revolutions are dropping, but that's okay. If you need, you can give a little more gas, and there you go. But if you remember, there was that sweet spot where the clutch was starting to bite. So what we can do is, let's put it in 1st gear and release the clutch to the moment right before it starts to bite. Like that, yes, like that. And now, simultaneously, as you slowly release the clutch, press the gas pedal and see what happens. And you get a nice and smooth start. Now practice this for a couple of times. But it might also happen that the gas pedal in your car is very sensitive. What you can then do is try feathering it. like that. And now let's combine that with the clutch. Again, pedal, first gear. Release the clutch pedal to the moment right before it starts to bite. There. And now try feathering the gas. And slowly release the clutch. Then there you go. We are moving. Now this just covers the very basics of how you can learn to drive a manual car. If you think this video was useful for you, then please give it a thumbs up and see you in my next videos.